Hi, I'm Anupa and I welcome you to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. On the occasion of Valentine's Day, I'm going to be showing you how to make chocolates. Chocolate has a lot of significance with love, and here I am to show you Valentine's Day special chocolates, absolutely heart-shaped. Very simple recipe, so let's quickly go through the ingredients. Half cup almonds, half cup cashew nuts, 1.5 cups of cooking chocolate cut into small pieces. There are various chocolates which are available in the market. A lot of flavors are also put into it. Today I'm going to show you a very simple recipe, so just in case you plan to do it on any day, you can make it. Like we always have almonds and chocolates at home, we're going to be making molded chocolates with roasted almonds and roasted cashew nuts. So first of all, we have to roast this. Make sure you take good quality almonds, and we are going to leave the skin on. There are a lot of times where almonds are blanched, peeled and then roasted. But I personally like the flavor when you roast the almond just like this, and it's again a very simple process, doesn't involve a lot of time, which is why I'm going to be doing it this way. So while the almonds are roasting, I'll also show you what I have with me. I have these silicone molds, and like I said, we're doing this specially for Valentine's Day. I'm using these heart-shaped molds, so when you demold these chocolates, you'll get lovely heart-shaped chocolates made with almonds, with roasted almonds and roasted cashew nuts. Now the chocolate that I have here is the cooking chocolate. Dark chocolate is what I'm using today. In the market, there are various types of chocolates which are available. The cooking chocolate variety, we have dark chocolate, we have milk chocolate, and we also have white chocolate. But I'm using today is dark chocolate, since dark chocolate gives you that lovely glaze which we need in a good chocolate. So I'm using this dark chocolate. We have to melt this in the microwave. There's another way that you can melt this is on a double boiler. Double boiler does get quite cumbersome at times, so we'll do it in the microwave. So how do you do it? You take this chocolate. That's enough. And we'll put this in the microwave for 1 minute. Yeah, just 1 minute, this entire chocolate will melt, and then we have to temper it. So how do you temper it? I'll tell you. But before that, let's see what has happened to the almonds. Okay, the almonds are done. So let's put it back in the bowl. These are nicely roasted. Now we'll roast the cashew nuts. Again, all this roasting has to be done on a medium flame or even on a simmer, because there is a lot of fat in cashew nuts as well as almonds, so it tends to burn very fast. So make sure the heat is absolutely low or medium, and keep on flipping the cashew nuts. You see this? It's already getting roasted. This doesn't take a very long time, so make sure you don't leave this in the pan and go out somewhere. There are other varieties of cashew nuts which are available, the broken ones, you could also use that. The cashew nuts are also ready. Let's put it back in the bowl. So let's melt this chocolate in the microwave. Just 1 minute and the chocolate will be absolutely melted, and after this we have to temper it. So what do you mean by tempering? Tempering is to get the chocolate to room temperature. We have to bring the temperature down to room temperature so that we can further stuff it with various other ingredients, like we are going to do it with roasted almonds and cashew nuts. You see this? The chocolate looks as if it's not melted, but as and how you will mix this, you will find that everything will melt gradually. As and how you will mix this, you will find that everything will melt gradually. Do not reheat for more than 1 minute, because what will happen is the chocolate tends to burn and then it splits. You will find all the fat on one side and all the solids on one side. So 1 minute is absolutely sufficient for the chocolate to melt. Even if it looks like this, it will eventually melt. So be a little patient and just keep on mixing this. The more you mix, the faster it will melt. You see this? As and how you mix the chocolate, it melts, and after a point it comes to room temperature. So how do you know if a chocolate has come to room temperature? You take a little bit and touch it to your lower lip. When you do this, it should feel absolutely at room temperature. Even if it's slightly warm, you will still have to mix it, and the best way to do it is to spread this chocolate onto a marble top. Marble absorbs a lot of heat, and that is how it tempers the chocolate quickly. At home, you don't find this quite easy. It's quite cumbersome to pour chocolate onto a marble top and then clean it off later. So the best way is to keep on mixing it like this for some time and keep on checking at regular intervals. So when you touch this to your lower lip and if it feels that it's come to room temperature, which means your chocolate is well tempered. So now you can further process it, and how? We'll see. So let's keep this aside. We have roasted almonds and roasted cashew nuts, which we will coarsely grind in a mixer jar. So first let's take cashew. Cashew is done, very coarse. In the same jar we'll put in almonds, and almonds is also done. Now there are two ways that we can do this. Either we mix the ground almonds and cashew nuts together into the chocolate, or we do it individually. What I am going to do it, I am going to mix it right away. All of this and this. And now what? Now nothing. Very simple. We have these molds here. Very slowly we have to put this into the molds. After you fill this up, just lightly do this. So just in case there are any air bubbles, that will all escape, and we'll have absolutely smooth level chocolates. And whatever is excess, you can just lightly remove it with your fingers, and after that we have to refrigerate this for about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll refrigerate this for 15 minutes, after which we will demold and nicely wrap it up and serve heart-shaped chocolates, specially for Valentine's Day.